I'm not sure whether you know this or not, but Armstrong State University used to be a Division II powerhouse in athletics. I'm talking 11 national championships, 97 conference championships, and 316 All-Americans. And the South Carolina Gamecocks playing for all the marbles in the big dance, the national championship. They're taking on UConn, a school they already beat in November, but could they do it again? One of the people who I want to particularly talk about is going to be Cameron Young, and that's because he's at the top of this competition. Now, he is only 24 years old, and he'll actually celebrate his 25th birthday in a couple weeks. Starting our sports with coverage of a story that we told you about first. Anderson Jones, a multi-sport athlete at Buford High School, might not be able to walk again. I'm from Dallas. He's from Dallas. I moved to Georgia. He attended Georgia and played for the Bulldogs. It seems like no matter what I do, I can't escape this guy, Matthew Stafford. But could the 49ers? Started from the bottom, now we're here. That's Kevin Cox signing his letter of intent to play college baseball. But only if you knew his story and how far he had to climb just to get this moment. Warning, this story contains images some viewers might find disturbing. Every high school baseball team wants to end their season with the dog pile.
I don't know what I'm feeling, to be honest with you. I can't stop crying. I can't stop tearing up.
Raw emotion after an unforgettable season that had its share of ups and downs.
It's a written book. That's all. I don't know.
If you knew his story, you would probably share similar feelings. To help you understand, let's go back to March of 2021, when Kevin started feeling pain in his elbow.
So he went through his 9th grade, partial 10th grade until COVID, and he's like, Mama, something's just wrong.
Kevin had a partial tear in his UCL.
Gave us the option. He said he can have Tommy John surgery and still pitch again, or don't have Tommy John surgery and he can at least still play second base.
With his heart still connected to the diamond, Kevin opted for surgery. Almost 1 year later, Kevin returned to the field, but his return would be short-lived.
And that pop fly went up. I was like, oh, I got this. All I could think in my head was, I got it.
Against Appling County on March 7th, Kevin found himself chasing down a foul ball from second base.
And I heard my catcher in the background, which I'm not blaming him. I heard him say that I had room, which I did have room. I just didn't slow down when I was going to the fence.
Kevin face planted into a pole.
And we're sitting there not even knowing what all was wrong with him at the time. We just know he's pouring blood from everywhere and found his teeth in the grass. And so we didn't even really know what his injuries were at that time.
Kevin broke the spine of his nose, lost multiple teeth, had laceration to his chin, and a boxer's fracture to his hand.
Coming off from a 10-month or 11-month recovery and then going right back into a recovery phase was hard. It was super hard. That was when I was kind of like, I don't really want to do this no more.
And he said, Mom, I'm quitting. I said, you're not quitting. I said, we're going to Dr. Aaron.
The same doctor who fixed Kevin's elbow. After another round of surgeries and intense therapy, Kevin returned to the field in 4 weeks.
That kind of made me realize, like, you can't take nothing for granted. You can't just jump out and say things. You got to play the game, trust it, and if you get hurt, recover and bounce back.
That's exactly what Kevin did. Vidalia went on to win 30 games this season. Kevin will be a key contributor to the team's success. His biggest moment coming in Game 3 of the state championship. Vidalia up 7-0 in the last inning with 2 outs, 2 strikes, and Kevin seals the deal.
Kind of in the moment, it almost like I knew it was a huge win, but in the moment it felt like just kind of like another win. But now that I've kind of settled down and I've like looked around, like this is a big deal. Like, this is going to be remembered forever.
Vidalia's first state championship in nearly 20 years, their third in program history.
It's a dream come true. I'm so happy for him. He's worked hard for this. This is what he's wanted his whole life, and there were times when we thought it probably wasn't going to happen for him with everything he went through. So my heart's just bursting for him.
Next year, Kevin will be a freshman at USC Aiken, where he'll continue his career. A true story of blood, sweat, and tears.